like always, it's the variety talk show voted most likely to cause an unpleasant, itchy sensation that lingers for days. It's Another Night with Ron Van Dam. Join us tonight with our guests, Tina the Snake Lady, Bernie the Stomach Clown, and featuring the music of our deeply philosophical house band, Big Bad Wolf. And now a man who says his good looks are his meal ticket, but he still can't figure out why he's living on a steady diet of day-old donuts and flat beer. Here's Ron Van Dam!
Wow. Woo. Thank you very much. Welcome to Another Night. Pleasure to have you here this evening. We have a small crowd tonight.
Yes, we do.
Yes, very small. Very small crowd. Can you hear them? Yeah, all right, fine, all right. We got Big Bad Wolf here tonight again, our house band. You guys are a little bit more dressed up tonight. Yes. Over here for just a second. Just do me I've always wanted to hear this. Just do clipping 5 yards.
Clipping 5 yards.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody here, at cable, everybody's talking throughout the building here about the NBC triple cast at the Olympics. Have you ordered that, John?
No, not yet.
You haven't ordered that?
I'll get around to
They're
it.
very, very excited. Now, the people who aren't ordering the triple cast are calling it the Menage a Trois, which is kind of interesting. Well, it's interesting because that way you can get screwed 3 times in one shot. So it's...
Uh-huh.
Now they're talking about they're talking about during the Olympics this dream team thing.
Yes, they are.
They're talking about the dream team. I'm not too sure about that. I would think the dream team would be 5 Amazon bimbos playing basketball.
Yes,
that's a dream team.
And look how well it went over with the ladies in the crowd, Ron.
They're leaving in droves. Now I don't know if Jane Pauley is. Do you know if Jane Pauley's going to Barcelona?
I don't keep track of these things.
She's
What
not.
am I?
Since she left the Today Show, she's really not doing very well.
No?
No, she's not. As a matter of fact, I was driving that. Here's a joke coming up.
Okay, here we go.
Set up. Joke coming up. I was driving down the street yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw her standing outside the store on a curb in a toga yelling pizza, pizza.
A lot of build-up.
Lot of build-up, little joke. Bush called us yesterday. Bush is he wants us to do a commercial for him because he's not doing very well in his
too.
ratings. He's not doing well either. Jane Pauley, Bush, they're both not doing well. I'll never forget the time he went to New Hampshire, walked into a supermarket, and was amazed that they had scanners there. And Quayle was amazed they had supermarkets. So you can't.
With potatoes.
So in New Hampshire, Bush went into a supermarket. He was amazed they had scanners, and Quayle was amazed they had supermarkets. Clipping 5 yards. Okay.
You realize, of course, that doing the joke again means another $5 ahead for these people.
Hey, we got it.
Start
We got
doling
it.
out the
We got
cash
it.
now.
You take care of that if you would, John. We have a great show tonight. He's actually doing it. Don't do that. We have Tina the Snake Lady is here with her snakes. Oh! We're going to compare snakes when Tina gets up. No, we've got some in the back there. See, I'm trying to do enough jokes so they won't air these jokes on Entertainment Tonight. I know we're okay. We also, from Czechoslovakia, we have Bernie, the Stomach Clown, is with us tonight. And yeah, that's kind of exciting. Now, also, we have a gentleman. A lot of people have written in and said, Ron, when are you going to have a nudist on the show? We've had trouble with that. But now that they have these large nicotine patches, we've arranged we've arranged for a nudist to talk about nudism tonight. So that'll be kind of, so please keep your clothes on, but that'll be a lot of fun. Of course, our house band, Big Bad Wolf. And we're also going to take a special look at how this show is written. We put together a little something for you. So that'll be interesting. Now, obviously, there's no way we can fit all this in 60 minutes, so we'll cut something up. What's next? We're good, fine. Okay, we're going to, yeah. Thank you. We're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, this show unfolds probably at a very rapid pace at this point. We'll be right back after this.
In his native land of Bagoria, the tree flute is the instrument of love, and no one plays it like Vespio Aragoya. He has sold more albums and 8-tracks than Elvis, the Beatles, Roy Clark, and Hooked on Phonics combined, but you may not have heard his magic sounds until now. Vespio Aragoya plays Songs for the Lovers. 137 unforgettable songs made even more magical by the Bagorian tree flute, and no one gets love from a tree like Vespio Aragoya. Vespio Aragoya, the Bagorian lover.
I have made these songs for the lovers.
He is Serbo-Croatia's answer to Engelbert Humperdinck, Vespio Aragoya. So chill the wine, light the candles, and fall in love with Vespio. To order Vespio Aragoya's Songs for the Lovers, send $12.95 for 6 albums, $17.95 for 4 cassettes, $22.83 for 2.5 CDs, or $6.95 and 3 box tops for 14 8-tracks to Vespio, P.O. Box 1414, Teaneck, New Jersey 21210. No COD, no personal checks, no bartering, no substitutions, no MSG, no kidding. Order today.
Okay. Well. Ow! Ow! This thing is so sick. I can't believe it. We have we have Tina the snake. Tina's got two or three snakes she dances with. She's a what do you call them? Belly dancer. She dances with the belly, and she you may have seen her film dancing with snakes, and she's here tonight. So that's exciting. Do you like snakes? You scared of snakes, Steve?
The live ones, yes.
Good.
With my landlord, I can live.
With your landlord, yes. Okay. Fine. Whoa!
And my lawyer.
All right. I was speaking to John before we went to the commercial break that, and I got to apologize for that. If I seem a little bit out of it tonight, my back is killing me. I was bending over. No, I was no. I was bending over to pick up a microphone earlier in the show, and I pretty much my back and the back of my neck just kind of snapped. As a matter of fact, if you don't mind, I just got to leave for just about a minute, and just 1 minute. I really apologize for this. Sorry. Okay, good. Sorry, no, I'm sorry. Wow. My neck is killing me. Ooh. Oh. Ed. Ed.
Yeah, Ron.
My neck is killing. I'm in the middle of the show. What are you doing?
I was doing some graphics for next week's
Oh,
show.
never mind the graphics. I was in the middle of doing the show, and my neck is just killing me.
Yeah,
You know,
that neck thing again.
You know how it happens to me.
Yeah, all right, I'll do it. I'll fix
Tall
it again. I'll
and
fix
it
it again.
grew so
I'll
fast.
fix it again. Just,
All right.
I don't know, just
You
kind of.
gonna crack my neck?
Well, I'll fix it again.
All right.
Just kind of stand about
Okay.
like this.
All right.
Come out like that.
Okay.
Okay, and then
All
you just.
right.
Yeah, that's
All right.
good.
Okay. Ooh. Oh,
Better?
a little bit, a little bit.
It looked
Just a
good,
little bit
looked good.
there. Yeah, it's not
See?
bad. Just a little bit on the.
Okay, why don't
Yeah,
you-
not too bad. Not too
Okay, why
bad.
don't we just get you to face? All right.
This good?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Now listen up.
All right.
No,
All right.
just,
all right.
okay.
Boom.
Better? Try a couple more.
It's one more
Couple
there, but it's pretty good. Yeah, maybe just a little bit
All right.
over on the left there.
Move the neck a
that's
little
what it
bit. Move the neck a little bit. Tilt it down a little bit. Now, about an inch more. Okay, an inch more.
Yeah. Oh, yes! Oh! Good, good. That's good. That's good. That's real good. Thank you. Thanks, Ed. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it.
Have a good show.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thank you. I appreciate your patience. I was gone a little longer than I thought I would be. Okay. Okay, we're going to ask the band to play a song for us here, guys. I know I'm a little bit out of sequence tonight. I apologize. Will you be doing an original for us?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the name? It's like pulling teeth. What's the name of the song?
You make me so darn crazy.
It is not, is it?
You
Really?
Make me crazy. Written by our fabulous drummer, Ed Sheeran.
Fantastic. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, live on our stage, Big Bad Wolf. Here they are.
Well, I don't know, but something's going wrong, and I'm starting to think it must be me. Since I met you, girl, I've been in another world, and I believe in sanity. Well, if you want me, baby, you can have me. Baby, just give me a sign. And now all that I can do is just to think about you, and it's driving me out of my mind. If I don't get back on my feet, you're gonna have to visit me down on Asylum Street. You make me crazy, baby, with all the things you say. Said you make me crazy, baby, but I love you anyway. Yes, I do now. I check my watch, well, I check my pulse, I check behind my back. first. If the process ain't reversed, I'm gonna need a padded cell. The doctor isn't too late. He said, now try on this jacket. It's a 42 straight. You make me crazy, baby, with all the things you say. You make me crazy, baby, but I love you anyway. Yes, you make me crazy, baby, with all the things you do. All that you do to me, you make me crazy, baby. Crazy about, I'm just crazy about you, baby. Let me hear you say, na 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 na. Say to me, you make me crazy. Lord, you make me crazy 'cause I love you, baby. What can I do? You make me crazy, baby. With all the things you do, you make me crazy, baby. Crazy about, I'm just crazy about you, baby.
Unbelievable. How do you do that? How do you do it? Unbelievable. We'll be back later in the show and play another original song. That was great. I wish I could be a part of your band. But then, you're 901. That's good.
Be careful what you wish for.
You're crazy, babe. Okay. We should mention that tonight we're not alone. The crew from Entertainment Tonight is here. Let's hear it for them. They're wonderful. And they're doing a little magazine piece, centerfold, on the show. We appreciate that, and thank you. Nice bunch of guys, too. Come back any week and put us on any week, too. Okay, we had mentioned at the top of the show, we have been trying for quite some time to bring a nudist on the program, but because of some restraints, obviously, we were not able to do so. But we have worked it out tonight. We're going to explore for just a few minutes the topic. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring the guest on right now. Here we go. There he is. Not Buddhism. We're going to talk about nudism, not Buddhism. No, just that's thank you very much. There's a little mix-up that we had. Thank you. Wow. You know, that stupid bit took us an hour to write. Can you believe that? All right. That's great. All right. You know, there are a lot of events that are taking place in your community. We'll give them a couple of seconds to set that up. And all across this, you know, we are a public access show, and we say that because we have to. And we are of great concern about the community, and we know that when the weekend comes up, you have nothing to do. And it's important that you stay off the street and go to some of these community events that happen in your neighborhood. Here are some of the things that are happening this weekend.
Massasoit lecture series continues this week with Sex in the 90s. Is That Too Old? Hosted by Dr. Juan Feldman. The lecture begins Sunday at 2 p.m. Also this Sunday at 2 p.m., the Brockton Symphony Orchestra presents Blahofsky's Concerto in E for strings, 3 kazoos, a coffee can, and a goat. The South Shore Gourmet Club holds a wine and cheese tasting this Sunday at 2 p.m., featuring a 1992 Mad Dog 2020 and Velveeta individual slices. The tall, bald guys named Tim with one leg and a tattoo of a shark on the left arm club is now holding its membership drive. Their goal is to recruit 100 new tall, bald guys named Tim with one leg and a tattoo of a shark on the left arm. For more information, call Tim. The Happy Jolly Puppeteers of Fun present Death of a Salesman this Sunday at 2 p.m. in D.W. Fields Park. The Greek Unorthodox Church hosts an Italian night, featuring music by Stan Rybczynski and his yodeling Swedes. It happens at the Sons of Mongolia Hall this Sunday at 2 p.m. And just a reminder here that Sunday, July 12th is National Lick a Puppy Day. And Sunday at 2 p.m., Our Lady of the Painful Spasm Church hosts Dyslexic Bingo. Remember, any order wins. And that's the Another Night community events calendar for the week of July 12th. Ron?
It's happening in your community this weekend, all Sunday at 2 o'clock. Our first guest, can you hear me there, Entertainment? Our first guest, you picking that up? Good. Our first guest this evening, they have a wireless microphone on me, and I'm receiving radio signals from the cops. It's kind of a blurb. Yeah. Our first guest was with us on our third show, and again when we did a live nightclub show at Frank's here in Brockton, and she's with us again tonight, and she is unique because what other person would dance with snakes? Ladies and gentlemen, Tina, the Snake Lady. Here she is.
Very deep chair you have here.
You're a very deep girl, Tina, so we got the chair for you. We got the chair. No, I know, it's very uncomfortable. It is, and I apologize for that.
It's all right. I like being on the edge of my seat.
Okay, I'm going to move this way because I can't see past you. Okay, that's good.
I see what
no, that's
would you
fine.
prefer
Stay
that
where
I
you are. No, I don't want you to sink too
Okay.
far. Any more than you have to be here tonight already. It's good to see you again. Yeah.
Makes it number 3, huh?
Now, yeah, it has. And this, we saw you, about 7 years ago, just about. And are you still, everything's still the same? You're still dancing with snakes?
Oldest living belly dancer going.
No. Now, what kind of people would call you up and say, Tina, dance with snakes for me?
People like you. You called and asked me to do this.
You never know when someone's going to call like me and ask you to
Yeah.
do that. Now, how many snakes did you bring with you tonight? We'll
I
meet them in just a
brought
minute.
2 tonight.
2 tonight. Now, you have a third snake.
Well, had is the word. He was, he got really just so big that I
yeah.
couldn't.
Keep him anymore. Now, how long was the snake?
How long was he? No, it was, he almost hit 20 feet.
20 feet.
And I just couldn't even find a cage. Nothing. I couldn't move him. You know, I had to borrow vehicles to get him from one point to another. So
A bus probably.
yeah, and it was getting, you know, I mean, he was eating baby goats. It was getting really old, you know.
What kind of snake was this?
No, he was a Burmese python.
Okay.
And even at 20 feet, he was still relatively young. They can grow to be 35 feet or better, and I wasn't going to wait for that.
No,
you know?
no. Did you ever get in trouble with a snake?
Well, whatever you want to call trouble. I mean, I've had little accidents. I mean, me personally getting
Yeah.
hurt, and I've had accidents happen where they've escaped into nightclubs and been missing for weeks at a time.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, it's been.
Small little mishap.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And stuff like that. I mean, I've had my ribs broken, and I've been bitten. I mean, they're not poisonous snakes, but they can deliver a pretty good wallop when they want to. They've got 200 teeth, so it hurts.
Wow. Now, I understand, if I remember correctly, last time you were here, that the snakes stay with you in the bedroom.
Well, I have since moved. I now have a cellar.
So you keep them there. But before
yeah.
that, you did, they were in
They
the
all
bedroom.
slept in the bedroom. Yeah, they had individual cages. They didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't run loose.
Yeah, no,
All
they
right.
just each had their separate aquarium tanks, and that's about how we did it. But I have
Okay.
since moved.
All right. Well, good. And you look great, too.
Oh, thank you.
It's amazing that no time has passed here as far as that's concerned. Can we take a look at the snakes that you'll be dancing with this evening?
Sure. Do you
And,
want to see them before we do this, or do you want to see them as they come out
Well,
during?
what do you think is better? We want
That's
the
up to you.
shock
I
of the
can,
dance?
I can just pull one of them out if you.
Let's-
I'll
let's-
pull the
let's-
smaller one out.
Yes, let's meet a snake.
All right. We'll meet a snake.
All
We
right.
need
Okay.
Someone to
No one wants to do that.
schlep them over here.
Nobody wants
Just-
to bring a snake.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
If
That's
you could
better.
just-
Thank you very
There we
much,
go.
sir. Careful, it's going to bite you.
Yeah,
Okay,
right
that's good. Right
there's
there.
good.
That's good.
That's
Nice shot.
Yeah, very good. The kid. Thank you.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, I understand we lost a camera person earlier.
Yes, we did.
Due
Yes.
to-
Well, actually, no, she is there.
She is.
No, now she's leaving. She's leaving now. Look at her. She's hightailing it out of the studio. She's definitely not familiar with snakes. Okay. Oh yeah. That's the small snake.
This is the. Oh, he hurt his little lip. He's bleeding. Oh. Wicker is a very dangerous substance. But this is the little one.
That's the little snake.
This is the little guy. Yeah, oh, he's just adorable. And this is Bruno.
Bruno.
Yes.
Is it a male?
As far as I know.
How do you know if it's a male
Well,
or female snake?
lovely. Well, it's really, really hard to tell.
I would
Let's
assume.
bring up the other end.
Okay.
Now, as far as I know, this is a boy. He's got a very skinny, long little tail where his body narrows down.
All right,
If he
all
was a girl, he'd have a blunter tail. But that's kind of here or there. It could be.
Everywhere.
And I'm not into breeding them, so it really doesn't. I'm not going to take him to a vet to particularly find out.
No reason to find
But
out.
by all outward signs,
It
it's
pretty
a boy.
much looks like a male. No, it's just because it's. Now, what do you feed snakes?
They eat anything warm-blooded. They eat birds or rodents. Mostly what I get are white laboratory mice. Occasionally, if the Agway dealership near me gets in a shipment of chicks.
Ooh, snacks.
Yeah, little yellow snacks.
Perks up.
Kind of
Oh,
like, yeah, kind of like the Cheez-Its of the snake world, you know.
Yeah, ooh.
But every now and then, I mean, no, they put hundreds of chicks in a box. It's the most disgusting thing, and quite a few of them usually arrive dead. So I call that the recycling part of my work. I recycle the dead chicks that arrive at Agway.
Great. Does Purdue know about this?
Well, no, we haven't quite filled him in on it, but mostly they do eat rats. Because
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for rats, and because they basically prefer to eat live animals, and I'd feel really bad throwing in a bunny. I mean, I don't,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't
feel
wanna
too
throw
bad
in a
about
bunny.
throwing in a rat. It's kind
No.
of like a disgusting
Maybe
thing.
for a holiday meal.
Thanksgiving is always
Yeah.
fun at my
You
house.
know, yeah, Easter. It would be wonderful. Okay, what type of snake is this?
Both of the ones that I have with me tonight are common boa constrictors. Not too common around here, but they're very common in Brazil.
Yes, yes.
And basically, they are from the Amazon.
Okay, well, it's a pleasure to have them with us. Do they talk?
No, as a matter of fact, they're pretty much blind and, for the most part, deaf. So
I'm sorry.
there's not too much to these guys. It's kind of like little snaky lick going, and that's about
So
it.
you're telling me that all snakes are blind and deaf?
No, boa constrictors and pythons, because they're from the same group.
They are.
They're
blind and deaf?
related. It's
I
kind of
see.
like zebras and horses. We have horses here, zebras there, but they're the
Okay,
same.
But that's the nature of that particular type of
Yep,
snake.
they
to
have
be
very
blind
poor
and deaf.
eyesight, and
Yeah.
they're deaf. They do perceive sound, but that's what the tongue is for.
Good.
And he's picking up the vibrations in the room, but they don't hear like we do.
It's interesting. Good. Okay. Should we sacrifice an audience member to? We don't have to do that. What the hell's going on?
Oh, he's just checking it out.
When are you coming closer to me?
I don't know, do you have a pet dog or kitty cat?
Yes, I have both.
Then he probably is looking for dinner.
Well, keep him away.
We'll just, I don't want him to reach out and touch someone, you know, and if you've been petting, animals, you tend to smell like, you know, dinner.
Thanks.
So, no, I not literally, just to him.
I understand. Okay, we'd love to see you dance with some
Sure.
snakes here, because you don't see that very often. John, you'll have to go to the other bus and see if that's at the station. And Tina, you all set?
Let me just put these little things
All right.
back on here,
Put
and
your
we'll give
little,
you a...
what are those called?
These are called zills. They're the Egyptian version of castanets,
I knew that.
and they're made of brass, and they're very loud.
Very well, but they're nice. That's good. Okay, Tina the Snake Lady, here we go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, Tina's available for kids' birthday parties. Tina, thank you for being with us again. It's
welcome.
always a
Thank
pleasure,
you.
and we'll hope to see you soon again. Tina the Snake Lady, let's hear it for her. Okay. We'll be right back after these messages with more show.
Have you got a headache? Try rubbing ice cube on the bottom of your foot. Severe burn? Rub a cucumber across the wound. How do you quiet a colicky baby? Wrap duct tape around its mouth. Got leprosy? Eat 14 pounds of Jell-O. Decapitation? Try rubbing yogurt on the open wound. These cures and many more are yours in this free book, Home Cures, available to you when you order 12 issues of Pretension Magazine, the monthly magazine that assumes it knows more than you and that you'll pretty much believe anything. This book has 150 untried, untested cures for everything from backache to a car that won't start. Trouble by demonic possession? Change your underwear. Hemorrhoid problems? Try running the vacuum. These cures and many others will be yours when you order Pretension Magazine.
If you order now, you can get 12 issues of Pretension Magazine for only $42.92. That's a savings of $2.18 off the newsstand price. Just think of what you could purchase with that kind of cash at your disposal. Plus, you get the fabulous new book, Home Cures, filled with thousands of cures that may or may not work and that Pretension Magazine cannot be held liable for. Call now!
Okay, we are back. All right. Our next guest is a gentleman that we have had on the show before. He is from Czechoslovakia. Yes, sir. Huh? I thought he was from Czechoslovakia. Oh, you moved. He is from Yugoslavia. He does children's parties, very similar to what Tina does. Ladies and gentlemen, Bernie the Stomach Clown. Bernie, you okay there, Bernie?
One thing I must say, Mr. Van
Yes.
Dam,
Yes.
I am not from Czechoslovakia. I am from Yugoslavia.
Okay, fine.
It's
Now,
like saying Don Ho is from Brooklyn.
apologize.
Yes.
Accept my apologies.
Yeah.
Now, you are the original Bernie the Stomach Clown.
That's me.
Yes. Now,
I'm the clown.
a lot of people may not be familiar with exactly what you do.
That's true. It's true. It could be true. But I'm here to tell them because I am the ultimate party clown. As you know, I do children's parties. Only the children's party. The children are wonderful. I love them. I come in, I say, "Hello, children, I'm here for the party." You know, sometimes they run screaming, sometimes not.
Yes.
But
So they hire you for kids' parties, and kids like
they
it.
do,
And they
because
even,
I'm a clown.
and
Kids
even-
love a clown.
Yeah, and even in this country, they love a clown.
In this country, that's where I work. In
Yeah.
this country
Are
now.
are kids somewhat, a lot of kids are scared by clowns, but you are kind of maybe even scarier than most
I'm
clowns.
not scary clown, I'm a clown. Clowns are not scary.
Yeah.
They're for the children's fun.
Yeah.
And I can tell you about the games that we play.
Yes, so you play games with
We
the kids
play
at the
the
parties.
games with the children.
What do you do?
They're all Yugoslavian, not Czechoslovak. Yugoslavian games. I bring a list because they are translated from my language.
Sure.
The first one is Tumahana Gochi. I told you about this before because this was in the other one. This is called Torment the Old People. And
Now,
what you do is you take the grandparents of the children and you put them inside a box. And then you close the box. The next one is we have some new ones that you haven't seen before. The Slokachubnahoki, that means hunt down the fat child.
That's terrible.
What we do is take the most chubbiest child in the party, set him out in the woods. The other children go in pairs and hunt him down with bows and arrows. Whoever brings him back on a spit is a winner.
That's terrible.
Sometimes
terrible
the children like this. It gives a whole day of fun for them in the nature. Then we have Klonoschnatzaponi.
What is that?
Klonoschnatzaponi.
Yes.
That means a sleeping pill head shave. It's pretty self-explanatory, I think. You give the children 3, 4, 5, 7 Sominex pills. And then you give them creative haircuts. It's wonderful. It brings a party together. This is the stomach clown.
I understand that, yes.
The stomach clown,
Yes.
and he talks. Hello, I am the stomach clown.
So the stomach clown actually goes in and performs for the kids.
Yeah, I don't do it. My stomach does it.
Sorry. So those are the games.
Well, we have more games.
Oh.
We have Slachakantabichi.
What's that?
Slachakantabichi. Sounds Japanese, I know, but it's not. It's called running with the scissors.
Running with the scissors.
The children don't line up and thank you. They put the scissors in their mouth and they run through tires like football guys. And then we have one which we call Ya-oo-wah-wah.
What is that?
It's bobbing for fried dough.
So the kids like this a lot. Kids enjoy it.
Kids love a clown. Kids love to play these games, and if they don't play, sometimes you have to force the child to play, but he has a good time anyway.
Yeah.
He said later on, well, thank you for making me play the game, because
They enjoy it, yeah.
I was afraid, but now
Yeah.
I'm a man.
Do you ever get invited back to parties the next year?
Well, no, not yet. I mean, it takes a while before the child has another birthday party.
Yeah. But when they do, is it a repeat kind of thing?
Well, if I come back as a repeat, I mean,
I understand
that makes sense.
I understand. I know you don't understand me. So, you play great games with the kids?
Well, we have one more last game.
I'm
This
sorry.
is kind of the
Okay.
big game of all the. This is a game for the parents to play, the children. The parents, usually there's one child who is loud and kind of out of control. So the parents, the mother goes in the other room, calls on the phone. This is good. And the mother calls on the phone. The daddy answers and he says, "Oh, no, oh, Billy, come here. Oh, I'm sorry." And it's called Pagnagashtarochuki.
Now, what does that mean?
Your parents are dead.
Yes. Well,
And he says, "Billy, I'm sorry, your parents are dead in a car crash." And I tell you, it sounds cruel, but the look on the child's face is priceless, I tell you. It really can bring a party together,
all right. Well,
brings a party together.
I bet it does. Bernie, it's great to have you on the show as usual, and don't be a stranger. And don't come back. And
That's why I'm a clown.
you are Bernie the Stomach Clown, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Bernie. Yeah, a lot of people ask us how we put this show together. How is it written? What do you do? How does it go? What do you have to do to put this together? So we thought we'd put together a little magazine piece that shows you how we write this show. Here it is. I don't know, guys. What do you think about the show this week?
I think it's coming together pretty good. I do too. I love this show. This is funny stuff.
Do you really, Ed?
I really think so.
And I love working on the show with you and with you.
And I love working on the show with you and with you.
Really?
Really?
Why is that, Ed?
Because you guys are just crazy.
We're three crazy bastards with a show to run.
Three crazy bastards out to have some fun. I know you're crazy bastards because I'm one.
There's no stopping us until we're done.
Three crazy bastards, what do you know? Three crazy bastards on a cable show.
The only thing that bites is that we get no dough.
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
You are crazy, guys.
Crazy,
I love
crazy.
you.
Absolutely. Hello? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Right. Guys, it's the program director. Seems our ratings are slipping.
That can't be, Ed.
Now what? Thank you. I think we need something to spice up the show. How about an animal act? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, you know.
What do you think, Ron?
Gee, Ed, I'm not sure about that, John.
Animal acts, well, they're kind of messy and dangerous.
So? How about a clown act?
Everybody does clown acts. We need something that's going to catch their attention.
But what could it be?
Yeah, really. I can't think of anything.
I have an idea that just might work. I don't mean to be rude, but the show needs more boobs. The audience wants something that's a little bit lewd. Now you might think it's dirty, but we've gotta get that audience of males 18 to 30. So what do you think?
Well, I need a drink.
We've tried everything else but the kitchen sink.
I'm just trying to be a straight shooter, but the show is in the crapper if we don't get some hooters. That's what I think.
You are absolutely right,
John, you may have hit on something. What do you think, Ron?
Well, it's like this.
Fantastic, Ron!
Wow!
Oh, my.
Wow.
Gosh, Ron, I didn't even know you could dance.
I can't.
Oh, you sure can.
Oh, Ed,
Wow.
come on.
Hey, now, do you think maybe dancing is what we need to save the show?
Gee, I don't know. John, dancing, the show?
Yeah, let's go get a drink and we'll talk about it.
What if we were to combine the dancing with the hooters?
Right. Let's all go get a beer and we'll talk about that.
Dancing, hooters? What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of bouncing, and when dancing hooters bounce, you're bound to attract the attention of that 18 to 30 crowd that we
Right,
need.
yeah, but why don't we talk it over a drink? Let's go get a drink.
Ed, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I think I need some alcohol, lots and lots of alcohol. I can't write a thing at all till I get a stiff drink. Let's go get a keg of beer. I know a store that's close to here. There's a freezer in the rear. We can pop some Frosties, whiskey, gin and rum. Let's go get us some. We'll have lots of fun.
Ed sure loves his alcohol.
Let's go get some alcohol out the door before last call. Pick me up, boys, if I fall off the streets of Brockton. Always drinking Brockton, always on the sidewalk.
Whiskey, gin and rum, let's go get us some. We'll have lots of fun. Boy, we love that alcohol.
What do you guys want?
Alcohol!
Here's looking at you.
Hey, wait a minute, guys. We haven't written the show yet.
You're right. I forgot.
This rating thing's really bothering me.
Yeah.
You know what I say? I say to heck with the ratings. I say the ratings just don't matter as long as our audience loves our show.
Right!
Hey, everybody, do you love the show or what? Well, why?
We're three crazy bastards and they love our show, even though the ratings are a little low. Nobody watches as far as we know. Maybe that's the reason that we get no dough. We're three crazy bastards and we're on the air. Three crazy bastards and we just don't care.
We write a few jokes, then we're out of there.
So long, everybody. Bye-bye. Get out of here!
Crazy Bastards. Yes, okay. We have time for... Hey, don't talk from the audience. We have time for another song from Big Bad Wolf. This is called... Big Bad Wolf. This is their other thing that they wrote because the name is the same. Are you all set? This is great. Ladies and gentlemen, live on our stage, Big Bad Wolf. Here they are.
Now there once was a wolf from Boston who thought he was so big and bad he was awesome. And he says with a grin, with the hair from my chinny chin chin, you know, if I wasn't so shy. Is that right, Dueto?
Yes, that's right, young Steve. And let me tell you more. Well, that wolf, he did not know what he was doing. All the ladies thought that he was just a foolin'. But he said with a growl, I'm not about to throw in my towel. There ain't no way I'm gonna do it.
Ow, 'cause you know you're always gonna get what you pay for.
Oh, there ain't no doubt about it in my mind. Oh, no.
Oh, you're always gonna get what you pay for. But nobody even told him love ain't worth the time. Talk to me, Tony. Cause you know you're always gonna get what you pay for.
Oh, shucks, there ain't no doubt about it in my mind. Oh, no.
You're always gonna get what you pay for. But nobody even told him love ain't worth the time. Love ain't worth the time.
What about the end of it, too?
The end of this damn tune is surely coming.
That big bad wolf, you know, we're still slumming.
No, he swears I ain't no clown.
I'm gonna meet you at the Horseshoe Lounge.
Now that's what I call a happy ending. Ow, 'cause you know you're always gonna get what you pay for.
Oh, there ain't no doubt about it in my mind. Oh, no.
Well, you're always gonna get pay for. You know, my mama told me, nobody even told him, love ain't worth the time. Love ain't worth the time. Love ain't worth the time. Love ain't worth
Wonderful job. Big Bad Wolf.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Doing their Elvis act. Thank you very much. Big Bad Wolf. And they're with us every week. And boy, are we lucky to have a band like you here. I'll tell you. Don't cry. Don't get soggy on me, huh? We, first of all, we'd like to thank Entertainment Tonight for coming down here this evening and showing interest in our program and bringing it to national audience. But I want you guys to know that we have the best crew in cable right here. Yeah. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes. And we'd like to thank our guests for tonight, Tina, the Snake Lady. Hello, Tina. Whoa. Wow. Bernie, the Yugoslavian stomach clown. And the nudist thing didn't work out, but it was, you know, what can you do, and other things. And, of course, our announcer, John Shanahan. Thank you, Johnny. Okay, well, that about does it for us. We've run out of stuff to do. We'll be back with you next week with a brand new show. Once again, it'll be another night. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
If you'd like to be part of our live studio audience for a taping of the Another Night Show, call 508-580-BCCT. That's 508-580-2228 for your free tickets. Guests of the Another Night Show stay in quarantine for 36 hours before being given anthrax and distemperment shots, and then we'll let them on the show.